Good morning, all of you. Welcome to KGP online classes and welcome back to English spoken class. In our previous video, we studied the polite ways in which we can interrupt someone. Okay, polite ways to interrupt someone, a conversation. All right. Now, in this video, we are going to learn that what we should do when someone else interrupts us. Okay, so as I told you in the previous video, the meaning of to interrupt someone is to cut in. Okay, in Hindi, dakhal dena. So what you should do when someone else does this with you, okay, when someone else cut in or break a conversation that you are having, okay, you should always be polite. When someone in my class, a child in my class, tries to say something, if I'll ever say like, oh, please stop it, don't disturb me, that would be considered rude, and you should not be rude. Okay, we should always be polite. Now we will learn next the ways in which we can be polite when someone is interrupting us. Now the first dialogue, please let me finish first. Really simple, right? If you are talking and someone wants to say something, but you think, no, I want to say something more, I want to continue, then what you can do? You should not talk like this. No, stop it. I have something to say. This is considered rude, unkind, okay? But we should always be polite. So how can you say this? Please let me finish first. Now let's look this in a situation. Okay, so you are in a situation where teacher is saying discuss in the group, everyone, and a number of students are talking. So one is continuously saying listen to me, but here you are, you want to continue the topic that you are saying. So what you can say, please let me finish first. Okay, always be polite. Repeat after me, please let me finish first. Now let's look at the next dialogue. Next, okay, please wait, I am almost finished. Okay, in what other manner you can say the same thing if you want to continue? Please wait, I am almost finished. Next, let's look this in a situation. Okay, now again in a classroom setting, teacher is saying, teacher is asking, teacher is teaching about the nouns, and what a child is already trying to say something, nouns. And who can explain nouns better? The teacher says, who can explain the nouns better? You are saying something and you want to continue, okay? You want to describe what nouns are, but the other child is interrupting you, but you think that you can do it. So what you can say, how can you stop the other child from interrupting? You should say something like this: please wait, I am almost finished. Now you repeat after me. Please wait, I am almost finished. Okay, next let's look at other dialogue. Is there something you would like to say? Now sometimes what happens is, when we are in a group, when we are discussing, or when you will meet your friends, there are many friends who are shy. Okay, they are not able to express their feelings, their ideas, and as a teacher I always find so many students in the class who are not able to always come and talk to me and to the others, to their friends. And what you can do in this situation? Now let's look. Next, in a situation like when your teacher says discuss in the group, everyone, and you are again discussing, and you see that someone, a child, your other friend is shy, okay, and this girl is like here, this girl is trying to say something. Now you can be a good friend. How can you say, how can you encourage, and how can you see that this child also is trying to say something, but probably she is too shy to say anything. She is not saying anything. Now you can ask her, is there something you would like to say? Okay, sometimes this happens that there are non-verbal cues, okay, non-verbal things, like when people do not speak but they sometimes raise their hand perhaps, or do open their mouth and do speak like even I. So in this situation, saying this to them, stop, would be rude. Okay, you can be polite by saying like this, is there something you would like to say? And this will help them to speak, or they will be not shy. Alright, now next, these are the 3 dialogues, expressions that we learned today, that how can we tackle the situation when someone else is interrupting us but tackling it politely. Alright, so first was, you can also repeat after me. Please repeat after me. Please let me finish first. Please let me finish first. Second, please wait, I am almost finished. Please wait, I am almost finished. And then you can say, please wait, I am almost finished. Now you speak. Okay? Third one, is there something you would like to say? Is there something you would like to say? Okay? Now these are the polite ways through which you can tackle the situation. You can be polite when someone is trying to interrupt you. Okay, and this is really important for parents also. A few parents who are watching this video, you can also use them, because many of the time this happens when we are talking, we adults are talking, and a child wants to say something, and we sometimes gets really rude. Okay, we say a few harsh words like stop it, you're disturbing me. This really impacts the child in a bad manner. All right, and how can you bring more polite words in your speaking, in your language? By using these sentences. All right, so in fact this is really important for parents as well. I always use few clue cards in my English class which are helpful for children, and you can use them as a clue card. Okay, these expressions, use them in your conversation, and one day we will be able to talk fluently. All right, thank you so much.